All right, everybody. We got as many people in as we could that we can get to figure it out. Maricella's going to walk us through step by step everything that we have between the two back offices, the MCA and the Get Weekly Paychecks, and we will We'll get questions as we go, but we're going to have to be somewhat organized about it because you guys if you keep asking questions in the chat, we can't see the chat and be on the screen simultaneously. So I'm not sure how you want to do that, Marcella.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the MCA and GWP family. I'm going to walk you guys basically through everything that we have to do to get set up for those of you who are new. I'm going to walk you guys through how we do the Facebook marketing. And I'm going to take questions along the way like Heather says. Heather's going to be helping me since there's a lot of people on this call. I can't do it all by myself. So first thing that I want to start off with would be with TVC. Right, Heather?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take you guys to TVC. What you guys could do is, this is all going to be recorded. You guys could replay this later and walk yourself through it while you're watching it, and you just, pause the video. The first thing I want to show you guys about TVC is your TVC username. That'll be located in your login info. You will see under account and login info, you will see your username. That is the username that you need to have for your Get Weekly Paychecks back office so they can be able to link one system to another. If you do not have that there in Get Weekly Paychecks, there's no way that it's going to be linked to Get Weekly Paychecks. So this username that you guys see in your TVC account is the username that you guys need to have for Get Weekly Paychecks. Remember, that is in account and then login info. In personal info, you will be able to put a little quote if you want to have up here like I have. My quote says credit cards and no debit cards only. That's where you will be able to put that little logo and picture. I'm not going to walk you guys through that because my information is there and it's private. The last webinar I had to delete it because of that. My information was there. So yeah, all that information you can put it in personal info. For those of you that do not have Get Weekly Paychecks and are using just the TVC website, this is where you find your website. It is under Associates. You will see it under Associate Summary. You will see it right here. This is your website. For those of you that do not have Get Weekly Paychecks as your website.
Marcella?
Yes?
Oh, it sounds like, I don't know if it's you or someone else, but it sounds like someone's getting some background noise in there.
Okay, just mute your line. Just mute your line. Please, everybody, mute your lines. Everybody, please press mute. Thank you. Okay. So for those of you that do not have, for everybody that does not have the Get Weekly Paychecks, your website will be under Associates Summary. As you can see, I highlighted it for you guys here. Sometimes you guys ask me, where do I find my ID number with MCA? You will also find it under Associates. You will see it over here under ID number. That is your ID number. That is what you need for everything that has to do with MCA. That is the number that you need. Everybody, please mute your lines.
You'll also need that number when you sign someone up and they're filling out their paperwork. They're going to need it for their direct deposit form. So make sure you have access to it all the time. Write it down, save it, keep it. That's your Bible.
It. Yes, you're also going to need that for the associate agreement form because the person who recruited you, you will have to write their information and their number as well. So you're going to have to ask your sponsor for their ID number when you fill out the associate agreement form.
Maricela, will you show them how to get someone else's?
Okay, how to get somebody else's ID. You will look under your sales. You will look for the person.
Just go to mine.
Who knows where you are, Heather?
On the third.
You just click on the person's name. And you will see their ID number right there under their name. Next to their name, I'm sorry.
And go back to sales. Because they'll ask, sometimes when you sign up people, they don't know where it is.
Yeah, so you just...
Number on the left-hand side where it says sale ID, go to that, Maricela. That is not the ID number.
The ID number is by clicking on their name, and you will see it right next to their name, highlighted in parentheses. Okay, So I walked you guys through your login info and your username. I walked you guys through the website for those of you who do not have Get Weekly Paychecks. Meaning, if you do not have Get Weekly Paychecks, when somebody's ready to sign up, you're going to give them this link right here. You're going to have to get a domain. I'll show you guys how to get a domain in a little bit. And have the domain forward and masked to this link, because these links do not work on Facebook. You can send it to them by email, but they do not work on Facebook. So you do need a domain for that. I will give you guys the instructions on that in a little bit. For those of you who just signed up and need your forms, you are going to click on Associates. You are going to click on Sales Support, and you will find all of the forms that you need in your back office. The only 3 forms that you need are: under miscellaneous documents, you will need the TVC Independent Contractors Agreement, the W-9 form, and the direct deposit form. If you are in Canada, you will need the W-8 BEN form, for those of you in Canada.
Maricela, they'll also need their state. Some of the
yes.
states.
Some of you need to check with your state and see if you need a license. You will go scroll down a little bit more and you will click on your state. And once you click on it, it'll tell you if you need a license or not. I just clicked on mine and it says my state doesn't need a license, but some states do. So you need to check with TVC in the back office and make sure, if you require a license or not. So the most important forms in order for you guys to get paid are TVC Independent Contractors Agreement, W-9 form, and direct deposit form. Those are the 3 forms that you need. If you're in Canada, you do not need a W-9, you need a W-8. All the forms can be found here in your back office. You are going to fax them or mail them to this number right here under support. I believe they changed their fax number. Tyrone, do you have the fax number that they gave you today?
You know what? I don't.
I have it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Shit. Oh, I don't.
Give them the new fax number, please. Heather.
Yep. 1 second. Pulling it up. It is.
I mean, shoot.
The new fax number is 405-233-3940.
Okay. Did everybody get that? Repeat it.
405-233-3940.
Okay. I'm going to stop right here for a moment. Does anybody have any questions so far on what we've talked? If you have any questions, I'll mute your line and ask now.
No, first one you're probably on me through anyhow.
Does anybody have any questions so far? If you have a question, you need to unmute your line. Okay, we're going to continue from here. Okay, for those of you who already have signed people up, or if you sign somebody up and somebody tells you, yes, I just signed up, the only way to find out if that person really signed up and if you're going to get paid for it, you would have to click under sales. Once you click under sales, under associates, then sales, the person's name is going to come out under customer. The order status should always be valid. If it says that it's on hold or if it says invalid, it's no good. You have to call TVC so they can remove the hold and tell you why it's on hold. It usually goes on hold when a person pays with a bank draft or puts an invalid zip code. So if you see it's on hold, either check with TVC or check with the person who signed up to see why it is on hold. You will see the person's name here. You will see the order status as valid. You will not see until Wednesdays the amount that you're going to get paid for that person, because they run commissions on Wednesdays. They send direct deposits to our bank on Thursdays, and we get paid on Fridays. So it's a 3-day process. You will see valid here. On Wednesday, you will see the amount you're getting paid here. And, of course, the date that they do the pay period, which is always on a Wednesday. So you will see over here when you are going to get paid for the person. Once you know that Wednesday passed and you want to know how much you're going to get paid that Friday, you will see it Thursday morning in your account under Associates Payment. When you click on Associates Payment, it's going to say Status Sent, and it's going to give you the amount you're going to get paid on Friday. Is everybody clear so far? Anybody have any questions? Okay, if you're typing questions to me, I can't see because I'm not on that screen. So, Heather, is there anything else we should recap about TVC Matrix before I continue?
Team sales.
Team sales. If you want to know how many people your team is signing up, you always could click on team sales. You scroll down, and you will see your first generation of the people that sign up under you will be in yellow. So, for example, everything you see in yellow here is my team. Whatever you see in generation 2 is whoever has signed up under you has signed up people. That will be in green. So you would look under your team sales as generation to see what your team has generated.
And then the matrix for those who want to know.
For those of you who want to know about the matrix who are platinum, you can check your matrix at MCA Matrix. You will see all the people you have under you. You could see most of those people, I don't even know who they are because I get spillovers for being platinum. So it's always a good thing once you start making money with MCA that you upgrade to platinum. It's going to help you out. You're going to receive extra money on the 15th of every month once your matrix starts growing. It's extra money you're not counting on, so it's extra money that we all need. So it's a good thing if you guys are seeing money with MCA that you upgrade to platinum. It's only $40 a month and it's well worth it, believe me.
Good question.
Go ahead.
Once you start building your matrix and you're not upgraded to platinum, do you still, anyone that signs up underneath you, once you go to platinum, you still get residual from all those people that you signed up from the beginning, correct?
Okay, good question. If you sign up under the Total Security Package, just $19.95, you guys can always upgrade later. That's what I did when I started making money. If you are not platinum and somebody under you comes in as platinum, they will not fall under your matrix. You have to be gold or platinum so they can fall under your matrix. But if you just signed up under the $19.95 package, that is fine. That's what I signed up under, and that's what everybody has signed up under. When you guys start making money with MCA, I recommend to you guys to upgrade if you guys want to build a matrix. It is not mandatory or nothing like that. It just is good for you guys. And whoever signs up under platinum under you and you are platinum, they will be in your matrix.
And yes, Mom, we are signed up as platinum.
So wait a second. I'm sorry. They have to be platinum. The ones underneath you have to be platinum in order for you to get residual.
Yes.
Okay. So anyone. Okay. Now anyone. As soon as you start and you're not platinum, any of those people that go platinum. If I get 100 people and then I decide to go platinum. And those 100 people that I signed up before I went platinum, once I sign up platinum, will I get credit for them if they go platinum?
No. If you are not platinum and somebody signs up under you as platinum, they will not be in your matrix and you will not get credit for them.
So as soon as you, probably after the first month or second month, as soon as you make enough money to pull platinum, that's when you need to do it.
Yes, you guys, if you guys have the possibility and you guys start making money, I suggest you recommend to platinum. If not, it's fine. You're still going to make your commission every week. But I just recommend you upgrade to platinum. If you're already considering upgrading to platinum or you will in the future, all you have to do is click on shopping. And you have to click on either gold or platinum. They're both basically the same thing. All you have to do is click on upgrade now. That's all you have to do. Does anybody else have any questions? I need to move on.
Move on.
Nobody has any other questions? Okay. I'm going to move on to our Get Weekly Paychecks back office. For those of you who have Get Weekly Paychecks, please follow everything that I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to log in. You guys have to log in, of course. I'm being funny. Once you are logged into your back office, if you are new to this, please watch the GWP Fast Start video tour. Very important. There's many resources under MCA documentation and GWP training site that you guys need to watch and you guys need to read so you can get informed. So once you watch that GWP Fast Start video, your first step would be to go to your personal info. Under your personal info, all your information must be there correctly. Under your TVC MCA username needs to be the username that I was telling you guys earlier. TVC, I told you guys under account and login info. That username that you have there, it has to be the one that's in your Get Weekly Paychecks in order for you to get one system linked to another. So make sure, guys, that that is the username that you have there. If you have the incorrect username, your leads are going to go somewhere else. So please make sure that you guys have the correct username there in order for one system to be linked to the
Maricela,
other.
on that note, I've seen it a couple times with the people that have signed up. When they first sign up with Get Weekly Paychecks, they're not putting something in right. And in the personal details, it comes up with my info,
Okay,
including
the
my
reason why that
PayPal
happens,
email.
The reason why that happens is when you guys sign up with Get Weekly Paychecks new, whoever your sponsor is, their information is going to be there until you guys change it. So you guys need to erase your sponsor's information and put your own. The reason why they do that is just in case the person doesn't put in the right information or doesn't put it in at all, your sponsor will be the one handling the leads. They only do that because of that. But you guys need to make sure you take out your sponsor's name from here and put your own. By the way, guys, that's not my correct address, so you can't come and visit me. If you guys need to change your password, you will go here where it says old password. Put a new password, save my new password. So that is your first step in your Get Weekly Paychecks back office.
So if we need to meet you, we just go to the casino.
If you guys need to meet me, you guys can go to the casino and meet me. I'll be there. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Now, we are going to show you guys how to get your domain. In order to start promoting on Facebook, you need a domain. If you're not going to promote on Facebook, you don't need a domain. But if you are going to promote on Facebook, your first step after your personal info is to get your domain. How do we get our domain? We are going to go to My Links to Promote. You see right there it says My Links to Promote. And you are going to go where it says Your Main Opt-in Page. Under your main opt-in page, there is a link. That is your link. That is the link where you are going to forward and mask your domain to. So you are going to purchase a domain. It's going to cost you $1 for the whole year. And you are going to have them mask and forward everything to that link. The reason why you want them to mask and forward it to that link, because that link is going to take you to your capture page. I'm sure you guys filled this all out with me when you guys saw the video for the first time. So, when it takes you, when you fill out the capture page, this is what it does. It shows you guys the video that most of you saw that signed up with me. Then it's going to tell you...
Attention job seekers and anyone else
Sorry
looking...
about that. Okay, and then once they click Get Started Today, it's going to take them directly to you to sign up so you can get the credit. As you can see, I clicked all of that and it took it straight to me. I'm sure you guys all went through this process to sign up. Okay. So, that is the link that you need to give when you get your domain so they can forward and mask everything to that. How do we get our domain? We get our domain from GoDaddy.com. You will click on GoDaddy.com, as you can see up there, or you can put it in the address bar on the top. It's GoDaddy.com, however you put it. You guys are going to click on this little box right here that says enter a domain name. You guys are going to think of something with cash, with money, with get paid. Whatever name you guys want to think of for your domain and for your business is the domain that you're going to make up. My suggestion is something with cash money or get paid, but you could do whatever you want. So, I'm going to see if the domain that I want to purchase is available. I'm going to make up a domain, MaricelaGetsPaid.com. I'm going to search it and see if it's available. As you could see, nobody has decided to get MaricelaGetsPaid.com. So, it is available. So, once I know that it's available, it's going to tell you $12.99 a year. You're not going to pay $12.99 a year for the domain. You're going to pay $1 for the domain for the whole year. I will provide you guys with the code. When we get off of this call, feel free to ask me for the code, and I'll provide it to you. Once you are here in this step, you are going to call the 24/7 support number up here, and you are going to call them and tell them that you would like to buy the domain that you just searched for, and that you would like them to forward and mask it to your Get Weekly Paychecks link. that I just told you guys about, this one. So basically what they're going to do for you is they're going to cover up this link to MaricellaGetsPaid.com. So from now on, you're not going to use that ugly link back here that says all of this. You're going to be using MaricellaGetsPaid.com. So when everybody clicks on MaricellaGetsPaid.com, it's going to take them to the video, and after the video, it's going to take them to sign up. If Heather, can you provide them with the instructions if they do not want to call so they could do it online?
Yes. I can't walk them through here because you can't get to the pages, Maricela, without actually buying the domain.
Okay.
But I have it in email format that I can send to people.
Okay. So if I recommend all of you to call and do it over the phone so there's no mistakes. But there is a way to do it online if you follow the instructions, and Heather could provide you with those instructions as well when we are finished from the call. But my recommendation to you is once the domain is available, it says good news, this domain is available, pick up the phone and call them. It might take you 15 minutes, but it'll get the job done right and right away. They're going to tell you that it takes...
If you call late at night, you're better off.
Yeah, late at night, it's better. Once you have your domain, they're going to tell you it takes 24 hours for it to work. That's not true. It's usually up and running in 30 minutes. So all you guys really have to do is keep checking it out and see if it works. Once your domain is ready, you are ready to start working. Once you've read everything, you've sent out your forms, and you know what you are doing, then you can start working. So yeah, this is a three-step system. TVC, get weekly paychecks, domain. TVC, get weekly paychecks, domain. Once you have those three things covered, you're ready to start. When I started with MCA, I really had nobody to guide me through anything, and I basically signed up with somebody. She had a full-time job. She wasn't able to help me, so I had to figure this out all on my own. I mastered it all by myself with no help from nobody. I was just reading everywhere and seeing where I could get information. And the third day that I signed up, I made my first $80. And after that, I've not had been one day that I have not made $80 with MCA at least. I have signed up one person every single day that I've been with MCA for the last year and 2 months. This is not hard to do.
Can I say something?
The only thing is that you have to follow instructions, read, and watch the videos, and you'll master this in no minute. This is no rocket science. Yes, Tyrone, go ahead.
Yeah, I met Marcella when she basically had just started. And I kind of tracked her over this past year. We're just reading the comments and what things that people said, and then she posted how much she made. So that's why I'm signed up today.
Yeah, I'm sure most of you
So
have watched
I've seen what
me.
she's done, so, you know, and I don't believe in these pyramids and all that, all this crap. I've seen it over the years, so for me to sign up for something like this, you know, it's got to be, I don't know, it's got to be pretty good because I've tracked Marcella over the past year.
Yeah, Tyrone asked me for information last year in February, and he came and signed up yesterday. So, he's been seeing my progress, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen my progress as well. MCA is the real deal. If you guys are ready to make money, you're in the right place. You just have to do the work, put in the time, and you're really, really going to change your life if you follow through with all these steps and you follow through with this. Because this is something very powerful. This is not a scam. They don't play with your money. You will get paid every Friday if you work. You just got to make sure everything is correct. Every single step is done step by step, and you will be on your way to making money. Do you guys have any...
You're welcome for the plug.
Does anybody have any questions so far as the domain? Unmute yourself if you have any questions. Okay, so nobody has any questions. Everybody's clear so far of what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to continue. Venus, do you have any questions, hon? I know you're new. Venus? Let me type real quick here. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that still can't get sound.
Venus, do you have any questions, hon? I know you're new.
Tell them to click on that phone, and then there's the number on there that they can call by their phone.
Yeah, we already
They
explained.
can call that number with their phone and put the code in.
Okay, back to what I was doing. So far, everybody's clear on the domain. Okay, capture pages. As you can see, this is my capture page. I've had excellent results with this capture page. I have signed up 770 people in the past year and 2 months with this capture page. So you guys could choose the capture page that you guys want, but this is the one that I like. How do you change your capture page? You're going to click on capture pages here in your back office, excuse me. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different capture pages. You pick the one that you like, and you just click on make primary page, and it'll be your primary capture page. That's all you have to do. You could change them every day if you want. You could change them weekly, monthly, whatever you guys want. You just click on it and it'll change it for you right away. Once you guys are all set up and you guys have your domain, the first thing that I want you guys to do is put your domain on the address bar in the top and follow your domain step by step to make sure it's working. How do you follow your domain? Simple. You type your domain in the address bar in the top. Mine is iChooseToMakeMoney.com. You fill out the capture page and you fill yourself out as a lead. Make sure you put the right email address. You submit for your application. You don't have to watch the video again, guys, unless you want to. You're going to click Get Started Today. Get Started Today, step 1. And you guys are going to make sure that your name is up here when you follow your link. Can somebody please mute their line, whoever's vibrating? When you guys follow your link, you have to make sure your name is there to sign up. That's how you test your link.
Go back to that, Maricela.
Go ahead.
If someone's asking you about what the benefits are for each package, show them how to open it.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, if somebody asks you by any chance, now that we're here, what are the benefits on each different package? The one most of you got the $19.95 one. You just click on the package and you scroll down and you will see all the benefits you guys have for the $19.95 package. So if anybody asks you what benefits do I get out of the package, you can go to shopping and you just click on the plan and it'll give you the list of benefits that each plan has. Okay, back to get weekly paychecks. Does anybody have any questions so far? Say hello. You guys are all sleeping or something. You guys need some coffee.
A lot of them can't hear.
I'm just listening to your lilting voice.
Okay, now, every time that somebody watches your video, you're going to get a lead in your system. Once you get a lead in the system, the autoresponder is going to kick in. It's going to message that person daily for 2 weeks. I'm sure you guys got a bunch of messages from me daily saying, oh, are you interested in MCA, so on and so forth. That is because they filled out your capture page and the autoresponder kicked in. When you click on View Leads on the left-hand side where you just seen me click, you will see all of your leads there. Your leads' email addresses, your leads' phone number, etc. Once you have all of those leads there, like I said, the autoresponder is going to kick in and it's going to message those people for you. If you want to go ahead and message those people or email them or follow with them on Facebook, you can do that as well. I like to follow up with the people that have high scores. 4, 5, 4, stuff like that, because that means that they show interest. If they have a star next to the name, that means that they opened up an email from the autoresponder. So my suggestion to you guys is, if you're using Facebook as marketing, to follow up with your leads on Facebook. Let the autoresponder do its work and you guys could follow up with them on Facebook. If you guys see over here, there's stats. There's a bunch of little things you guys could click on. Each little thing you click on, for example, stats, it tells you the time, the date that they opened it, what they opened, etc., etc. If you guys want to find out if the person has signed up already for GWP as well, you guys will click on Converted Leads and it'll show you the people who have signed up for Get Weekly Paychecks as well. If you do not see the name here, you can go back to Home. You can go to Affiliate Center. You can go to My Referrals. You will scroll down, hit this little bar all the way to the end, and you will see the last people who, the names of the people who have just signed up under you with Get Weekly Paychecks. Remember, guys, Get Weekly Paychecks, apart from MCA, pays you $5 per person. that you refer to Get Weekly Paychecks. So apart from the $80 that MCA pays you via direct deposit every Friday, Get Weekly Paychecks will pay you $5 per person via PayPal. So make sure that you guys have in your personal information your PayPal email address under my personal information so you could be able to get your payments from PayPal as well. If you do not have a PayPal, please create a PayPal for free at paypal.com under what is it, Heather? It's a personal account. Don't create a business account. Create a personal PayPal. For those of you that do not have PayPal. Is everybody clear so far?
Yeah, I just have one question.
Anybody else have any other questions? If you need to contact GWP, you will click on this little phone right here. This is their email address, and their live phone number, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, is right here. So if you have any questions and you need to contact them, that is their information right there. Go ahead, Tyrone. What is your question?
Okay, question I have. When you had a list of people up that showed interest in this, obviously they were showing interest through you. Would have been through, say that was mine. They're showing interest through mine, right? Now if they have already gone and signed up as an associate, does that mean I would still, that means that they're still under me, right?
Yes, that means that they're still under you. You guys are going to get paid for every single person that you guys refer to MCA $80. This that I'm showing you now is for Get Weekly Paychecks for the ones of you who have Get Weekly Paychecks. You're going to get paid an additional $5 per person. If somebody just wants to sign up for the benefits, you're still going to get paid the $80. Regardless if they do the work or not, you're still going to get paid.
I have a question.
What is your name?
Lisa Cook.
Okay, Lisa.
What did you say about PayPal? If we're signed up under GWP, did I hear you say we needed to have PayPal also?
Yes, if you are signed up again to Get Weekly Paychecks, you need to create a PayPal for free at paypal.com under personal. Once you create your PayPal.com, once you create your PayPal under paypal.com, all you got to do is add your email address over here where it says my personal info. You will add it under PayPal email address right here.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, guys.
Right. I think I may have already done that. I think Heather may have told me to do that already. I'm not sure. Okay.
Okay.
Lisa, I'll go over it with you in a little bit.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You guys, this might seem like a lot of information to you guys, and it might be a little bit overwhelming, but believe me, this is not as hard as it looks. Once you guys are set up, you guys will be rock superstars, because this is not hard. You just need to get set up properly so everything can work properly. You guys can get paid, because the most important part is you guys want to get paid, right? I guess nobody here wants to get paid.
Right.
Maricela, will you show them where about the video and the training? I mean, there's so much information in this site that people need to spend time on and really get to know. Because a lot of the questions that are coming to sponsors are easily answered if you read through this site.
Yeah, if you guys look under GWP training site and MCA documentation, there's a lot of information there you guys could read as well. I'm not a reader. I don't like to read things. I just like to learn the hard way. But you guys should read all of that because it's all helpful information.
And there's other videos built in within this site too that will help.
Yeah, there's a lot of things on this site as well as the group pages that I add you guys to that gives us a lot of information. You guys are welcome to join the webinars once a week. I'm going to do them once a week. But if you're already not new to this, I don't recommend you to be on it because you already know this by memory. Just doing this for the newbies. But yeah, there's a lot of videos in the group pages. There's a lot of videos back here in your training site. There's a lot of resources that can help you guys if you guys, don't understand something. Okay, we're going to move on and we're going to we went over TVC, we went over Get Weekly Paychecks, we went over the domain. We're going to move on to Facebook marketing. Are you guys ready or do you guys have any other questions?
Ready.
Okay. Heather, can you help me out a little bit with this? I'm kind of out of breath.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, actually, you can't, they're not sharing your screen, so it's not going to be easy for you. So, I'm going to walk you guys through how I do the Facebook marketing. The first thing that you guys have to do once you have your domain and you have all of that is get the copy-paste materials and create yourself a file in your email address. So you guys can have all the files you need to copy and paste, so you guys don't have to go crazy looking for them when somebody asks you for information. So what I did was I created myself a little folder called MCA, and I put all my copy and paste material there. When I go, for example, when I'm gonna post, when I'm gonna start posting, I just go to my my little ad that I have for posting, which you guys will all receive that in the email that we send you when you guys get started. If you haven't received it, please message us and we will resend it. You will copy it, of course, and you will be able to copy, paste, and post, but you just have to go to your little file in your Yahoo or whatever email address you have, so you don't have to be looking for it all over your computer when you need to copy, paste, and post. So you right click it, you copy it, and you're ready to start posting. So you guys are clear on, does everybody know how to make a file in their email address so you guys can add the copy, paste, post material? Or do you guys need help with that? Let me know so I can show you guys.
I'm gonna need help with it, but you may as well just wait and walk me through it.
Okay, anybody else does not know how to make a little file in their email to add their copy, paste, post material?
The special needs girl doesn't, but Heather, I'll go with Heather with it.
Okay.
You can run through it real quick. If no one else wants to do it, you can run through it just real quick. But you're still gonna have to probably walk me through it.
Okay. To
I can have a
create
walk me through it.
in Yahoo, for example, if you want to create a new file, Heather, I don't remember where is it that you create a new file. I don't even know. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Let's create a new file on Yahoo.
Okay, you will click on folders. Okay, you will click on folders. Here we go. You click on folders and you just click new folder or a new folder name. You put MCA2, for example. Okay, and it's gonna pop up there and MCA2. There you go. So, for example, you want to save this right here. You want to save this email right here. You're gonna move it to the file that you want to move it to. Oh, it's not letting me.
I got it, Marcella.
You got it? Okay, guys. So basically, you just create a folder and you throw all of the copy and paste into your folder, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do the copy, pasting, and posting on Facebook. Like I said, I go to my MCA file. I copy whatever I'm going to post, which is this right here. I'm sure you guys came to me because you've seen this. You go to Facebook. First of all, on Facebook, the first thing that you have to do is start liking as many pages as you can. There's a little search bar up here. You will type in, for example, Beyonce. You're going to start liking fan pages. Don't start liking pages that have 5 likes or 20 friends. Start liking pages that have a lot of likes, that get a lot of attention. Because if you go and you like a page that has 100 likes, you're not really going to get anybody to message you for information. So you're going to go to Beyonce, for example. This is just an example. You're going to go over here. I'm going to unlike it real quick. You're going to click over here where it says like. Once you click like, it's going to start following the page. So you're going to start getting them in your news feed. So start liking as many pages as you can. Once you like all those pages, they're going to pop up in your news feed, so it could be easy for you guys to just copy, paste, and post real fast. You guys all have to make sure that your settings allow you guys to receive friend requests. If your settings are set to private and you cannot get friend requests, you're not going to be able to get anybody. So you got to make sure your settings are not set to private. There's a little box in messages that says other. You see this little box right here? You guys need to check that box daily, because there is a lot of times that people message you for information when they see your ad, and if they are not your friend on Facebook, the message is going to go to other. So please make sure you check that little box daily. Once you get a friend request from somebody from posting the ads, you are going to check and make sure that that person that sent you a friend request is located in the United States or Canada. Do not accept from anybody that's in another country, because they're just going to waste your time. They're not going to sign up and they could hack your account. So make sure you only allow from people in the United States and Canada. I just seen this guy send me a friend request. He lives in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to accept his friend request. and I'm going to check and see if he's a real person. So I'm going to scroll down around his page. People are writing happy birthday to him. He looks like a real person to me, so I'm going to keep him. Most likely, once I accept his friend request, he's going to send me a message and ask me for information. If I see that he does not ask me for information in a half an hour or so, I'm going to send him the information anyways, because you want everybody on your friends list to have the information about what you do. Can somebody please press mute? I hear somebody doing dishes. The person who's doing dishes, please press mute. Can somebody please press mute?
Someone's doing dishes. Make it stop.
If you guys don't mute whoever's doing the dishes, I'm gonna have to unmute you all. Okay, so once again,
Maricela, type it in the box. My computer won't let me communicate with the people in the group.
So Tyrone, can you please mute the line?
Me?
Yes, you.
There's no, I don't have any background noise.
Well, somebody's either doing dishes or taking a shower while watching this. Please mute your line. Okay. So back to the Facebook marketing. So yes, you're going to like as many pages as you can. Once you start liking a bunch of pages, they're going to come out in your news feed. Or they will come out over here where it says pages feed. When you click on pages feed, all the news feed from all the pages you like are going to come out there. So what I do is I go and I click comment. I throw my little comment in. That's all I do. As you could see, it does not have my link here. Do not add your link to your ad. You will get banned from Facebook. You only provide your domain, your link, when they ask you for info. Do not put your link in comments. You will get banned. Yes, you can put your link if you post in group pages. You could put your link, but not in fan pages because you will get blocked. When you comment in comments, do not add your link. So yes, you start going through your news feed and you start commenting on pages with a lot of comments and likes like you see me doing. Simple as that. If you're doing it from your phone, the same way. There's a lot of people that do this from their phone as well. So you start going where you see a lot of comments and likes. You just throw in your little ad. When you do comment, make sure you look and see if you see anybody else has posted recently on that post. Try to go to the next one so you don't step over their toes. There you go. I'm sure I'll get some friend requests in a little bit. So yes, you start doing that. What you could do is you could do maybe 30 or 40 at one time and then stop for 15 or 20 minutes and keep on. Stuff like that. Don't do it on a continuous basis because Facebook will think you're a robot and they could suspend your account. So if you're going to do a lot of commenting on pages, make sure you do it on and off. Maybe 20 here, 30 there, 20 more here, 30 there. You know, you could do as many as you want a day. Just make sure you slow down every once in a while so you don't get your account suspended for a couple of days. So remember, you guys click on pages feed and all the pages that you like will come out there. Does anybody have any questions so far on the Facebook marketing? Heather, am I forgetting to add anything here?
The other box?
I already explained about the other box over here. Make sure you guys check your other box daily. Make sure you check your settings. You guys do not have to put your Facebook public. My Facebook is private. But make sure you guys have the option of allowing friend requests. You guys could check that over here in this little lock right here. Who can contact me? Put basic filtering and put everyone. Give me 1 second. My son just walked in the room.
So you can keep it private, but just accept everyone. Gotcha.
Okay, is everybody clear so far on the Facebook marketing? If nobody has any questions, please ask now. Oh, it looks like you guys have been in the MCA business all for a really long time. Nobody has questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Would you like to add
I'm
anything,
gonna have
Heather?
to look at it or ask questions. So just go ahead.
Heather, do you want to add anything?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, for those of you who signed up under me, or signed up under Heather, get back to us later on, for we can give you something else that we do. That if somebody doesn't have the money to join MCA, what we do is we offer them ZNZ, and they could generate the money to have money to join with CNC. They could have the money to sign up with MCA just by referring to people. It costs $1 to join. I could get you guys the link right away so you guys could do it. It costs $1 to join. You make $30 per person. Meaning if somebody tells you, oh, I don't have the money to join MCA, you just offer them that. It costs $1, and once they make $60, they can sign up with MCA right away. So that's another thing we use to, to promote. So if you guys want the link, let us know. Whoever signed up under me, let me know, and whoever signed up under Heather, ask Heather for the link, and we'll get you guys going with that too. I make a lot of money off of that as well. And they pay daily via PayPal, so it's another little income that we get on the side as well.
Who is brushing their teeth?
I'm drinking a soda. Anybody else have any questions?
I do.
Go ahead.
You were talking about the view leads, right? Once you get a view lead, the machine enters them themselves, or we have to ask them back?
What do you mean? The machines can add the leads, or we have to add them?
So once we get the lead, how do they get a response?
The autoresponder on the system automatically emails them. Once they enter their name and email, you don't have to do anything else. The autoresponder automatically emails them for you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. Venus, are you doing okay? Do you have any questions, hon? I know you're new. Venus is a superstar. Okay, does anybody else have any other questions?
Yeah,
She can't ask questions.
Who can't ask questions?
Venus can't figure out how to be heard.
Oh. Well, if you have any questions,
So
you can
it's
ask
not-
them here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Venus, type in now if you have them.
Okay, if you have any questions, type in now. She put that she's okay. All right, guys, look. You guys joined MCA to make money. You guys are one of the best internet businesses there is out there. This is by far one of the only internet business that I've seen that make money and fast. So if you guys are here, the point here is to get to work as much as you can and bring in those leads and convert those leads into signups. If you guys are into MCA, like I'm saying, which all of you are, obviously, if you're on this call, get to work, start posting, and start responding to all of your leads, because there is a lot of money to be made here. Most of you have seen my success. I mean, I'm not one of the top persons that make money on MCA. There's people making $300,000 a year with MCA. Where there's a will, there's a way. I've made over $56,000 in the last year, and this year so far, since I started, I've already by like $7,000 this year alone, since January 1st. I've already made almost $7,000 since I started. I'm a normal person. I'm not a computer wizard. I had no idea what I was doing when I started, just like all of you have no idea what you're doing. But if you follow every single step that I showed you here, you have no reason not to be able to make money as soon as next Friday. It's not hard to do. You guys are, like I said, in one of the only online businesses that I have yet come across that is not a scam and that makes you guys money. There's many resources everywhere. If you guys have any questions, you guys can post it on the group page. If your sponsor does not answer you at the moment, doesn't mean your sponsor is ignoring you. It just simply means that they are not available. You can ask it in the group page, or you can go to your Get Weekly Paychecks back office, and all the questions and answers are there. Like I said, when I started this business, nobody helped me. I did it all on my own. I do these webinars to help you guys succeed because there's so much potential with this company. I want to see all of you succeed, and I'm here to help you guys. You guys can feel free to always ask me any question you want, and I will answer it when I can. But if I don't answer, remember I do have a life as well, apart from MCA, which lately I haven't been doing anything else but thinking about MCA. But yes, feel free to ask me any questions. But if your sponsor cannot help you at the moment, there's resources in your back office where you can find the information. I will be doing these
Yeah, the same
webinars
goes
every
for
week
me.
because
If you-
I find it in my heart that I should do this for you guys, so you guys can be able to get started and get succeeding with the business. But like I said, nobody helped me get started. I did it all on my own. But I'm here to help you guys succeed because I really, really want to see you guys make money. Because if you guys make money, I make money, and we're all happy, and we're just all big, happy family. Okay, so I'm going to end this webinar. I'm going to have Heather throw in something else before we go. And I'm out of breath, and I need a cigarette.
Same goes for me, for my team. I'm happy to answer any questions anytime. But I'm not staring at the computer all day. I do have a full-time job and kids and dogs and craziness too. I try to, if I see my phone and I see a question, I try to get to it as quick as I can. So please ask, but I can't always be there within that second. But I will get to you as quick as I can.
Heather.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Ty. The annoying one, I guess. You have a full-time job. How are you doing per year, if you don't mind me asking?
How am I doing what?
I signed her
How
up.
are you, with you having a full-time job, how are you doing? What kind of,
I sign up about 10 to 12 people a week.
She's making from $500 to $800 a week part-time, Tyrone.
Oh my God.
She works in a school. She is what is your occupation again?
I'm a school psychologist.
She's a school psychologist. This is her part-time job, and yes, she makes $500 to $800 a week as well. I signed her up almost 2 months ago, so she's a superstar because she is on it. She's working her business because she saw the potential when she signed up, and this is the type of business that you got to go for. You can't give up. You just got to keep going, so you can start seeing money. If you guys signed up, obviously, it's because either you need the income, you need to pay off some credit cards, or you just need a job, period. And this is the answer to what you have been looking for. Believe me when I tell you, this is my full-time job.
I spent those 3 days after I signed up, Tyrone, I spent hours and hours reading every inch of material that Maricela provided me, that's on the Get Weekly Paychecks and what's on the MCA website, and I together, and since I started 6 weeks ago, I've created new documents to help the people that I bring in, and I'm happy to share those with you guys. You can send me a message with your email. Right now, I'm still working on some others, but I do have a document for a step-by-step of how to post, so that you have it's 2 or 3 pages long, and it shows you exactly what you need to do, what it should say, and how to answer some of the most frequent questions. Also, I've got one to show. What?
So this is Lisa. I need that one.
Okay. And then I've got, just send me a message when we're done and give me your email and I'll send it to you. I've got another one that really spells out how to get your domain name with GoDaddy, because it can be confusing when you don't know what you're talking about and you don't know what a domain is. So if you want that document, I have that as well. I also have a document that explains all of the benefits from the 3 different packages, if you need that. And I'm working on, just let me know what you need, and I will, happy to pass it along.
Yeah, you guys could maybe add your email addresses here, and we could send it to you guys.
You can send whatever. Hey, it's good for ADD, isn't it?
Another thing I would like to throw in before I close this call is that when somebody asks you about canceling with MCA, obviously when you sign up you paid $39.90. You paid $19.95 times 2. Once those 2 months are up, you can cancel anytime. So if you signed up and you paid 2 months, might as well work your 2 months and get your money's worth. So if somebody asks you, oh, how do I cancel? They can cancel 2 months after they sign up. Obviously they paid for the 2 months, so you might as well do something with it. I get that question a lot.
Yeah. I
Okay.
agree.
One last question, real quick, Maricela. When we're done, what time today can you call me and
I'll get back with
kind of
you.
walk through some things?
I get back with you in a few. I need to finish this call. I need to upload this video to YouTube so I can give you guys the link for the replay. So it's gonna be a little while, but I'll get back with you. Don't worry.
Let me throw in one more thing, Marcella.
I wanted to bring out something very important. There's this girl on this call. Her name is Casey Lontuck. I can't pronounce it right. She signed up with MCA, and she really had nobody to help her. So I decided to bring her onto this call to help her. She did not sign up under me, but I decided to bring her in. And I really hope this call has helped you out a little bit. Has it, Casey?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any idea that any of this was possible?
I have a really good idea of how to get this thing started, but I guess I just needed the confirmation from someone who actually puts it into action, and you definitely did that for me. So, to everybody that's listening, seriously, you just have to put in the work and really believe what you're doing. If you have any doubts in it, I think that would be the main thing that's going to hold you back from any kind of success. So, really be passionate about what you're doing, and I think you can really succeed at this. And this is something that I'm really looking forward to also, especially after this webinar. So, thank you for this, Marcella.
You're welcome, Casey. And like I said, I did not sign you up under MCA. I'm not your sponsor, but I'm willing to help you because to me, there's so much potential with this company and so much money to be made. Everybody should be able to make money with this, no matter whether you signed up under me or not. I usually don't like to help other people because I have my own team to take care of, but I really decided I wanted to do it for you because I see, I see you're eager to learn.
I am, and I can't thank you enough for this.
Don't worry, hon, anytime.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, you just let me know and I'll do it.
Don't worry, love, it's fine. So anybody else have any questions? I'm going to go have my cigarette now.
Yeah, real quick, let me just throw something in.
Go ahead.
If you're not getting, when you get responses from people and you're talking to people, but you're not getting anyone to sign up, one of the things that I've seen with my team members, you've got to be personable with people. They want to know that you're human and that you're not just throwing these ads out there and trying to take their money. Say hi to them. Ask them how their day was. If they tell you, oh, it's been raining here for days, the next time you talk to them, ask them if the rain's cleared up. You've got to follow up with people. They're not going to always come back to you. You've got to show them that you're as interested in them as they are with the business.
Can I comment about that? This is Lisa.
What'd you say, Lisa?
Can I make a quick comment about that?
Yes, ma'am.
She's 100% right about that. It is her manner and demeanor with me that made me pursue this because I actually got a feeling of who she was and the fact that she was a legitimate, caring person and that, I could trust her. There was a trust basis established there before I ever proceeded to do any sign-up and anything else. So she's 100% right about that, and she's also very...
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Yeah, guys, you guys have to understand, when you guys message somebody here on Facebook, they're going to think you're trying to scam them and trying to take their money. So, when you send them the information, they're probably like, oh, this is a robot sending me information, one of those Facebook robots. So what you have to do is build a confidence level with them. Hey, how was your day? How's the weather over here? Over here is cold. Is it hot over there? Build a relationship with them and get to know them too. You can't just send them the info and expect for them to sign up. I mean, you have to talk with them because, like I said, people do think that this is a scam. So you have to build a relationship with them.
Yeah, it's very much a relationship building situation. If someone shows interest today and you say, hey, how are you, chat with them, send them the information. They may not talk to you back right away. Tomorrow, go back and check. Did you get a chance to watch the video? Do you have any questions? Is there anything I can help you with? Check in with them every few days. It's not that they're not, until they say, I'm not interested, take me off the list. It's not that they're not interested, they're scared, and you have to take that fear away. We were all scared when we signed up. There's not a person on this call that can say they weren't afraid. You gotta take the fear away.
I have had some people that sign up after watching the video. Paula's one of them. Paula Fuller, she's one of them. But not everybody signs up right after watching the video. Sometimes you got to give them some time. But yeah, I do have a lot of people who have signed up right after watching the video.
Some of us takes a year.
Yeah, some of them take years. Like Tyrone, it took him a year. He thought it was a scam artist till, I guess, yesterday.
No, what it's called is ADD.
Oh.
Got busy with things during the summer, but then of course it started winding down, and then you get broke and you start thinking, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. You guys could have made so much money right then. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to.
When you posted it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to end this call because my son needs me to feed him and stuff like that. So if you guys want the link. If you guys want the link on how to do the ZNZ to make $30 per person and help people sign up with MCA that don't have the money, connect with your sponsor after this call and they'll send you the link so you guys can get started on that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that we shared with you guys. I try as much as I can to keep you guys updated at all times of what needs to be done to be able to succeed. So if anybody has any additional questions from here, I'm going to go to have a cigarette break now and maybe take 5 minutes off, and then I'll be back online. You guys can ask me the questions that you need. It was a pleasure having you guys on the call, and I wish you guys the best success with MCA. The way that I see this and what I always say is where there's a will, there's a way, and the sky is the limit with MCA. It's endless the money you can make. So I'm going to go ahead and end this call right now.
Thank you for everything.
We were on the call. You're welcome, guys. You guys are welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Tyrone.
Please get a hold of me.
I will. I'll get a hold of you. Don't worry.
As soon as you can, honey.
I will. I'll get you guys later. I'm going to end this call right now.
All right.